Okay, greetings everyone. I'm Prasad and this is my first video. Today we're gonna review the DIGI Infinite plan. Okay, where do you buy this DIGI Infinite plan? You cannot buy this DIGI Infinite plan in any DIGI stores. Okay, any So where can you buy? Kat mana boleh beli? Okay, you have to go online. Okay, it's an online exclusive deal. So you go to the DIGI website. Okay, then you go to the postpaid section. Okay, and you scroll down. The first thing that comes up is online exclusive plans. Okay, then you have the best value plans and all that's different lah. Okay, under this you have two different price points. Okay, you have the 150 a month and you have the 100 ringgit a month. Okay, so let's talk about why the difference 150 a month to 100. There must be something missing here. Okay, so before you talk about the differences, let's talk about the similarity. Both of these plans give you unlimited quota. Okay, unlimited quota. That's unlimited quota, and also they give you roaming, 5 GB of roaming and 60 minutes of roaming call. Same here, and that's where the similarities end. Okay, now let's talk about the differences. Okay, first is this one, the obvious one, infinite tethering and 20 GB tethering, which means hotspot. Okay, that means you can use this and turn on the hotspot and your data would not finish. There's no cap, there is no limit to how much data you can share with other devices or other people. But with this plan, you can only share for 20 GB. So that is a big difference. And another thing that you can see is the speed. Okay, this is only up to 5 Mbps. While this, you get unlimited speed, as much speed as you can get on the DIGI network. Okay, but it depends on where you are. Okay, it depends on where you are in Malaysia. Okay, another thing to note that it says limited time offer on both, but this limited time offer has been around for what, more than almost 2 years now, since early 2017 if I'm not mistaken, or maybe before that. I'm not really sure. So other than that, let's see. Okay, the details. You get unlimited high-speed internet, free hotspot, 1,000 SMSs. Okay, calls. Nobody does this SMS anymore. Roaming, 5 GB internet. Okay, what here you get unlimited quota, but the speed is restricted to 5 Mbps, and you have only 20 GB hotspot. And let's see, look at here. You want more? You have to top up 5 GB for 30 days at 10 ringgit, which is not much. 300 SMS. Okay, nobody cares about that anymore. And then roaming. Okay, now you might be asking who this plan is for. This plan, this DIGI Infinite plan, is for people who are living in areas that are not unified yet. Okay, what I mean by unified is, TM Unify, Maxis Fiber, your place don't have yet. Okay, that's what I mean by it. So I'm living in Kota Baru, Kelantan. Okay, it's a building called, I'm not going to tell the name of my building, but I'm living in Kota Baru. The building that I'm staying right now, which I'm renting, it doesn't have Unify access, Unify or Maxis Fiber broadband. At home, back home, I have the Maxis Fiber internet, which I've been subscribed since day one, since they released it. And I prefer Maxis Fiber, the plan, because it's more worth the money, okay, than Unify. So my plan was to come here and subscribe to that because it's cheaper now to get the 30 Mbps, which is 89 ringgit a month. But I got to know that there's no coverage here. So I went online. I was checking for an unlimited broadband. Malaysia has really expensive plans for broadband. Okay, especially 4G or wireless broadband, they're really expensive. So thank God we have DG giving us a bang for the buck. So the only other competitor that's rivaling DG for, you know, the value for money is Celcom with their broadband service, which is 150 ringgit also a month, but they have 150 GB quota and 1 terabyte quota for certain apps. They call it Videowala and all. Videowala, so Celcom has a certain list of apps, the Videowala and all that, and you can only have that 1 terabyte of data for only those apps. Okay, let's say if you want to watch movies or anything from the browser, you have to take it out from the 150 GB. I know 150 GB is still a lot, and I think I wouldn't finish it, but I'm not alone here. I'm sharing it. I'm actually sharing another with a roommate. So just to be on safe side, the DIGI Infinite internet is a much better deal for me. There's no more, how to say, there's no restrictions here and there. Okay, so I prefer this one. Okay, now that we know, okay, we have some knowledge about this. Okay, let's talk about buying it. So buying it, it's easy. You just buy it online. Okay, either you are changing your number, if you're a current DG user, you just change the plan, or you're from a different telco, you want to get a new change to another telco, to DG, which is you can port in. Or let's say you're just buying this for your home, like me, I just bought a new number, buy now. It's all the same, you get the same price and everything. So how much do you pay? You have to pay 2 months advance. Okay, so that means 150 plus another 150, so you'll be paying 300 ringgit upfront, which, okay, but on how to say, your bill will come in, the first month bill will be waived off because you already paid 150. Okay, so for 2 months lah, the first month, and then the second month it's already paid. Okay, what is the catch? There is no device. Okay, there is no device for you to use to do the hotspot. They're not giving you any device. What you pay for is only the SIM card and the data and all that. Just a SIM card, no device. So how are you going to use it? Okay, we'll talk about it later then. So before that, okay, you buy the thing, and it comes in this package. Okay, GDX Express, and they give you in this envelope. Okay, and this is how it comes in this thing. Okay, it just says that. Then it says your freedom to internet begins here, and you can download the MyDigi app, and this is the SIM card. Okay, you can see it's a multi-sized one, and that's all. See, this is everything that you pay for. Okay. So I placed an order on last Friday, and I got it on this Sunday. Since I'm in Kelantan, you know, Sunday is the first day of the week for us. So in 2 days I got it. Okay, which is very fast, and I really applaud DG for that. Okay, but initially I had a problem with DG, the speed. Okay, when I put into my device, which I'll come to later, I had some issues. When I called DG, I'm getting like 1 Mbps to sometimes less than a megabyte per second. So I was really kind of worried, you know. I was like, wow, okay, because before this I used my friend's phone to check the DG speeds here, and it was quite fine. I was getting around 30 Mbps per second. So I called DG, and they told me that they're having a major network upgrade here, the tower upgrade. So I might be experiencing some slower speeds, but only during the day. Okay, during the night I was getting good speeds. Okay, which I will come to right now. So I have this setup. Okay, you could buy an internet router, okay, from Lazada, Shopee, anything lah, you can buy it, but it's quite expensive. I have to say it's quite expensive. They range about from 200 to about 350, sometimes more than 400, because you need to have a device to get the Wi-Fi, right? So these are the what do you call that, devices. You have the TP-Link 220 4G, yes, 4G. Okay, when I checked online, this router, which takes SIM card, okay, it's a home router, okay, it's not a mobile. These are mobile. It has a battery pack, so you can bring it anywhere, but you cannot bring this anywhere, so it's just fixed at home. It's 350 ringgit, which is quite expensive. Okay, you have a lot of different varieties. You have the D-Link, which is good too. If you're gonna buy a device, so I would recommend you to get the TP-Link 350 lah, 300 megabytes per second download speeds, which is good. There are other options, some other off-brand Tenda. Okay, there's a lot. Okay, D-Link again, TP-Link. I see the price varies, huh? See, so just go on, and see, they do recommend you that this device is compatible with all these services. So you just go online. If you really want to buy a device, just go online and check it out. Okay, now what do I use? Okay, this is my setup. Yep, that is my setup. This is my spare phone. Okay, I'm using a Galaxy Note 9, and this is my Galaxy S5 from 4 years ago. Okay, I've put the SIM card in here, and I turned on the hotspot. Okay, you see this contraption here is just a lazy lazy boy, they called it. It's supposed to hold your phone while you lie on bed, so you can watch your movies and all that. So I kind of repurposed it for this thing. It's right next to the window, so I can get good signal. And I bought a 2-meter long. This is the charger that came with the S5, and I bought a 2-meter long cable, which charges as fast as the original charging cable. Okay, so let's look at our setup. Okay, Wonder Woman. Okay, as you can see, my hotspot is on, and it says 4 devices are connected. Since there are only 2 people here, and I only have my phone and my iPad, 2 devices that's connected. My roommate has 3 devices, one which is not active right now, so there's only 4 devices. The downside of using your phone as a hotspot, your spare phone, is that you can only connect to up to 5 devices, if I'm not mistaken. The modems that I showed you, the dedicated modems, they can connect up to 32 devices. Okay, so I turned on the mobile data and mobile hotspot. Okay, in this mode, actually, it's always I turn on the sound, so when the battery is low, I'm at 91%. When the battery is low, I can get a notification, and then I just plug it in. So I only plug it in when it's about 5 to 10%. So let it charge, and once it's charged, it'll give me a green color notification, so I'll just unplug it and let it go. Okay, so now it's unplugged, and I'll usually turn on the power saving. Okay, so this is my hotspot then. It's free for me. It was a spare phone. I don't use it. I don't really have any other use for it rather than just sitting in my drawer collecting dust. So I repurposed it. So if you do have an extra Android phone or an iPhone that you're not using, maybe it's broken, you cannot use the earpiece, or something's wrong with it, you don't use it anymore, put your SIM card in. If it still takes a SIM card, put a SIM card in, turn on the hotspot, and you've saved yourself 300 to 200 to 300 ringgit money. So let's just see. Okay, I was just checking out all the speeds. Okay, you see, the last I checked, I got about on speed test app, I got 48 megabytes per second, and download and upload 32 megabytes per second. These are incredible speeds, okay, for 4G. Okay, I got about 32 ping. I don't know what this is, and it's quite not bad. You know, it stays relatively consistent. If you see the graph, it doesn't drop too much. Sometimes you can get it drops up and down, up and down. Okay, now let's do a speed test and see how it performs. Okay, you can see here, we actually got even better speeds now. 50 Mbps download, okay, and 30 Mbps upload. As you can see, relatively consistent speed, which is really good. I'll show you my results. You can see the last 3 has been consistent. You know, this was yesterday during in the afternoon. You can see 12:48. This was during their, you know, they were repairing the tower and all, so I was getting really low speeds. But today you can see same time, 12:48, and 24 hours later I'm getting about 48, because Friday is an off day in Kelantan, so they're not doing any repairs today, and I'm getting this much speeds. During night I get really good speeds too. See, in the afternoon I was getting 2.42. At 1:10 a.m. look at that. Okay, I know some of you will be thinking, is this guy insane? It's a smartphone, you know, overcharging, you know, keep on charging it, the battery's gonna explode, you know, I'm gonna spoil my phone. It's very dangerous. It's better for me to get a you know, dedicated one. I don't mind spending more money for safety. Okay, I want to clarify. Okay, my phone, everything here is original except for this cable. Charger is original, charger original, okay, bukan fake. It's only the cable is what do you call it, I don't know what brand this is, a China brand. Okay, only the cable. Other than that, everything is original. I've changed the battery to a new one, okay, and the brightness is quite high. Actually, I put it in auto, okay, so it automatically detects it. Okay, everything is original. The smartphones that you see on the news that go boom, they burst into flame while charging and all that, those have fake or not, how to say, third-party accessories, like a third-party battery, a third-party charger, maybe cable too. Yes, I am not saying that this cable is safe. That's why I only charge it when it's necessary. I don't leave it charging overnight. So whenever it's done the 100%, I'll just pull it out, leave it. But certain phones like this, they know that when it's charged, it's fully charged, they do not accept any more electricity from the cable. They actually just leave it remaining like that. It goes into a trickle mode where it only takes up a little bit just to remain at the 100%. So how to say, it doesn't charge the battery, it just takes up the electricity and just directly gives it to the phone itself. Okay, phones are smart. So jangan kecamai lah dalam comments. Okay, so let's see the speeds that I'm getting. Okay. Okay, let's go to Okay, that was the speed on the phone, dalam phone. Okay, let's see what I'm getting on my devices. Okay, just imagine that. I remember there's 4 devices connected. Okay, these are the speeds that I got. 11 Mbps download and 3 or 4 Mbps upload. Okay, so this is a bit. Let's see the results that I've gotten all this while. This is slightly slower now, but just before this, at 2 p.m. Okay, this is 2:55. At 2 p.m. I was getting about 21 megabytes download and 26 upload. 18. This was yesterday 1 a.m. lah. Yeah, this is yesterday. Oh no, this is today 1 a.m. sorry. Okay, this was yesterday. I was getting, not bad, 19, 25. That's on my iPad. Okay, different chipset, different products, they have different kind of speeds. Okay, now let's test on my Note 9. Okay, so this was the speed that I got before this. Okay, just check the results. I show you the results. 39, 28. Okay, let's go. Let's see what's the speed, Anna. Maybe it's reduced. Again, I don't have my data on. It's just the Wi-Fi. Wow, look at that. 37 megabytes per second download and 21 megabytes per second upload. These are amazing speeds. You do not need an external dedicated 4G router anymore. You don't have to spend 300 ringgit more to get good speeds. You're gonna get the same speeds, or maybe you can get worse. Okay, so let's just go look at the results. 37, 43, 39. This was yesterday, 12:35 p.m. I told you they were doing some repairs, so I was getting really slow speeds. They're not doing any repairs today, and I'm getting this much speed. So it's the takeaway from this is you do not have to buy a dedicated 4G router. You can just stick with this. Okay, whatever you have, a second an old Android phone, something that you're not using it, just buy the SIM card, put into that, turn on the hotspot, make sure your device is in good working condition, the battery is original, everything's original. You're using a original power brick cable, maybe can give it some fake ones lah, like this, but make sure that you're around while it's charging. Don't leave your phone charging and then go out. That's when it's wrong. Make sure there's always somebody around when you're charging the phone. Okay, that's pretty much it from me. So if there's any other questions about this DIGI Internet, I'm really satisfied. I'm a really satisfied customer of DIGI, and actually before this DIGI, I was using DIGI and I had really bad relationship with DIGI. Their lines were really bad. But in Kota Baru, Kelantan, okay, this is a solution for you all, the ones who don't have Unify. DIGI is the way to go. I know it's slightly expensive, 150 ringgit a month, but it's not bad. Okay, I know some people do get internet tax cuts for monthly broadband, so you can pay off with that. So at the end of the day, it's a good deal. So yeah, that's pretty much it about the DIGI Infinite 4G plan. Any other questions, you can just ask in the comments down below. Thank you. Bye bye.